I don't know, maybe I'll do an electric build this time. Let's do one of these. One of these. Get some hearts. Get some of those. We're set. We have venom early on, that is of note. If I can corner this guy, we might have a good chance at killing him. Oh my god, or he might have a good chance at killing me. Come on. Hopefully he's running low on detaches. He can only detach for so long. There we go. I knew we could get the kill. It was just very scary and costly. And we definitely 100% could have died there. You know what game I still need to play on stream? Frickin' Bloodborne. We got it working, and then I just didn't get it. Well, we got it like 99% of the way working, and then I just kind of like set it there. I mean, I guess there's not really any hurry. It's not like it just came out. So it's not that big of a deal, but still. These guys are having a great time just hanging out with the acid vent. See if we can do a little bit of this. He's slowly dying, right? I think. Pretty sure. There we go. Remember when electricity was like the hot new thing, or the hot new OP thing? Different times, I tell you. Let's go after this guy, maybe. He stuck himself. I don't know if always on is worth using. I could combine it with lightning cell. Why don't I do that? That sounds like fun. It's too big for me to pick up. This is unforgivable. I will never forgive myself. I'm so sorry. I've failed you all. Okay, that is way, 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 way stronger. This is so much stronger. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. What a multi... Oh my god. Look at how strong it is. Holy fuck, that is so strong. That is really, really good. Okay. This is kicking insane amounts of ass. Why is this so strong? Because I've basically doubled the amount of I've doubled the amount of active cells that are creating energy. So, basically because every single lightning also has an activator on it, it makes it significantly stronger than it would be otherwise. So, like, if I were to take these away... Let's see how strong it is then. It's the same strength. I asked this before and I forgot the answer, but why do you always build your creatures backwards? Because it makes more sense to have like an offensive side and a defensive side for movement purposes. That's pretty much the only reason. Oh my god. This thing is cracked. Okay. There we go. Let's go kill the boss and hope we get electric immunity. Okay. Big damage. This thing hits so hard. This thing does so much damage. This thing is doing crazy, crazy deeps. Just need to be careful not to, like, kill myself with it. Okay. What's the cell structure again? It's just lightning cell and always on. That's it. Pretty good. How am I alive? The lightning is all directed one way. So as long as I don't, like, get next to a wall, I should be fine. So we're really hoping for lightning immunity here. We got it. Unlimited power! Can you move faster than your lightnings and basically run into them? Yep, you can totally do that. Fun. Holy shit, we're doing some big deeps. What am I doing? I'm making lightning rods. Okay. What if we did, like... that. I don't think they're coming off fully, are they? They need to add a lens so we can make railguns. So many people want railguns. This game reminds me of Noita, but more fishy. Literally, people have been calling it Fishoita, for sure there, Brawler. It's very, very Noita-y in its own weird way. I mean, to be fair, it is being created by a big Noita fan, so... makes sense. There we go. Pretty good. I think I should, reduce the amount of hearts that I have and just become thicker. That way I'm, like, safer from getting, like, one-shot killed from explosives. I think that makes more sense. I'm gonna be the perma one chatter. How's it going, Woat? Woat is always here in our hearts. He's actually here as well. Also actually here. Okay. How come you ain't doing anything weird yet? What do you mean? How is... I did a cool combo. That's kind of weird, right? Woat is slacking. How dare. Hand in your gun and uniform. It's actually a sword. But yeah, you get the idea. I don't know who Buttonip is. Woat is shouting out random people. The Wotening. My fave, gotcha, haunts. Haunts, gotcha. You mean like a haunts? Like a... What's a haunts? what's a gotcha broadcaster? It's a haunts. You guys ever watch Trailer Park Boys? It always surprises me that show is Canadian with the ridiculous amount of guns they use. Slime. Probably not the best combo thing that I can play around with. Although I could do like slime self-colliding maybe with like vampirism and have them like permanently touching, or I could do it with vampirism itself. Maybe that would be better than the self-colliding, I assume. There it is. Yeah, Terra. Everybody should tell everybody they know about Primordials, and ideally me as well. Get that word of mouth going. Be very convenient. Okay. This goes in here. Going to do... So this is our sticky leeching. So... This is our conductive self-colliding. We're gonna have this be like this. And this be like this. Actually, yeah, so these need to be connected. And then I need my breakaway hearts. So breakaway hearts. Like that. And then I need to contract this somehow. Maybe these just go here. Maybe I don't even need to detach them. Contract dis. What is stupid crab emote? It's a good emote though. Why? Okay. How's this looking? These are not touching currently. That's the main problem. So I need to get this or these to touch one another. So what's the best way I can do that? These are vamp. They'll suck my life as long as they're not... But these are sticky, so if I can get them to touch even a little bit, that'll work. So what about this? It's not strong enough. What if it's like this? It's so close. They're so close to touching. What if I did this? There we go. It's really janky, but... Okay. So the idea is that we need these to continuously touch because it's going to generate a bunch of additional HP for me because we're rubbing vampirism against itself. And by rubbing vampirism against itself, we can generate like a bunch of additional electricity. But the sticky gets activated there, so maybe it's got to be on this side. Although maybe it'll work the same where it's electrifying it. Yeah. So the sticky doesn't function. Okay. These don't need to be this then. Okay. Yeah, muscle, balloons or muscle might work better. We want something along... this line? Is that's too far away though. It needs to be okay. Like that. And then I need to do one on each of those sides. We do vamp here and here. Okay. So are these gonna just do their thing automatically? I don't think so. I think we need to find some way to, like, bump one side into the other. It's not just gonna automatically do the thing. Oh, we're over cost, so we haven't upgraded or updated the build rather. There we go. It was pre-attached there for a moment. Is it not working to generate me extra HP? It doesn't look like it is. I need to go find elastic, I think. If I pull it out and then, like, push it in, they'll attach, but they don't stay attached. I don't know what's going on with that daily dose. That's weird. Okay. We might need to just go find some other gear, other stuff to work with. Quite possible. You can make some tentacles that collide. That's true. That might be the better line. Let's try that out. Simplify it down. So do something like this, and then have... So I guess we'll do... Okay. Oh, we're overcost again. Okay. Doing okay. Eating some Caribbean source coconut ice cream. Wow, that sounds fancy. I feel like you always eat so well there. In Nerds Half-Life, you're always eating really tasty sounding food. We could probably shrink ourselves down a bit doing that. Okay. The problem is that they're not long enough. What if we do this? That does sound delicious. Maybe put jets on the tentacles. Maybe. Okay, so they're officially connected, and we are generating additional HP. You can see that we've got like a tiny blue bar. I need more than that tiny blue bar, is the thing. I need a lot more than that tiny blue bar. I think we might want to go for the traditional battery method. Daily, make sure you get some proper rest. If you're feeling... If you got stuff to do, there's always more content in the morning. Okay. We're gaming. Yeah, so this didn't really work the way I wanted it. Basically, what I wanted to do was overcharge my HP massively, and then I would be super bulky, and I'd be getting a bunch of bonus damage. But that's not really how things went down, sadly. Did not quite work out that way. That said, our damage is still quite sufficient, so at least there's that. At least there is that we've got going for us. We should be pretty strong in the upcoming regions, I think. Yeah, I think we might just try parasiting onto the dummy, but we need to find we need to get enough points to do that, with it being actually good rather than it being just a gimmick. If I don't have enough points to pull it off, it's really weak. Like, it needs to be a small part of a much larger build, essentially. So, we'll see if we can get enough points to do that. Yeah, it is very... This game is very fun and cool. It has all sorts of really cool stuff you can do in it. It's a free demo if you haven't tried it out there yet. Nerds Half-Life. I'd give it a go if I were you. Definitely a fun one. Okay. Yeah, the demo is literally the full game. It's very silly. I don't know if this boss has too much of a chance. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah. Just kind of extremely dead. They did SNAS. Because when the physics updated, they became way too good at just navigating. We're running always on combo cell, lightning cell, and it's very, very good. Shock mines. I tried shock mines earlier and they weren't working. But I don't really need explosion resistance. So maybe we do go for that. That does sound fun. Frick. Just slapping it around a little bit. Come on, come on. No, no, wrong way. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Something like that, maybe. And then we'll build around it. Okay. A little bit of purple down here. Change that over to green. This is a test dummy. And we can do all sorts of weird stuff with it. Just cut my own arm off. The lightning. No, stop cutting your own arms off. Okay. Come here. Turn the lightning off. That's a decent idea. Oop. Okay, we got it. Free health hack. It's far from free. It's very expensive to do this. Yeah, this game has incredible depth for sure. Okay, so that's looking good. Now we just need these to start slurping HP. Okay. And then we need this. And we're gonna want like a double layer of hard cells. Can afford it. Doesn't look like we can. I'll drop some HP. Some greens potentially. Okay. Let's just go full gray. Come on. Try not to get rid of too much. Okay, there we go. We have a very small amount of hearts. Okay. Let's give this thing a go. I might need like some strategically placed lightning around the body sort of thing. There we go. Okay, so we're kind of slow right now. I wonder if I can fit some jets on. Does the dummy not die from leech? Leech is non-lethal, so the dummy can't die from leech. Okay. There we go. Thick, indeed. Omega thick. We might actually just get rid of our health altogether. And just try to go for speed instead. Yeah, that's too much. That's okay. Just draw a tool until it's fine. Almost. It's... We definitely want them to be exterior if possible. Oh, we made it. Okay. There we go. That's faster. Now we got some speed. This is such a goofy build. I'm semi-hopeful. I think we're gonna go into Dark Biome and farm some of those guys. Because they should be pretty free against this. Okay, what do we got? So the explosive enemies are like the big threats to me. I'm looking like a tick. A little bit. A little bit tick-like. Oh my god. My HP drains so fast. Okay. Is that acid over there? I think it is. This thing can barely fit through hallways, dude. It's so silly. Okay. This is such a goofy-ass build, dude. It is working, though. Although, builds like this, they work until they don't. So, like, there's a good chance it just, like, insta-dies at some point. Okay, so we need hearts. Just any amount of hearts is actually going to go a long way toward improving our bulk. There we go. There's one of the tiny things coming after me. Okay. We're killing up a storm. This is what it's all about. Beautiful. We're definitely doing it. Acid plus electrifying is strong. On a build like this, I don't think the combo works. Wow. We're just ripping through enemies. A jellyfish would have definitely chased me forever. I'm almost too big. Almost too big to sneak through there. I would like to do some proper overcharge setups. Obviously, this is not a proper overcharge that we've got going on. It's just a little baby overcharge. Oh my god. Surely you can never be too big. You can definitely become too big. If you can't make it through hallways, then you're too big, I think. Pretty sure that's how that works. This enemy's super tanky. Being able to kill them is a good test. I actually don't know why they're so tanky, but they resist damage like crazy. Okay. So far, so good. I wonder if I should be using light cells. Just like the super cheapo ones. Although that comes with its own set of problems, I suppose. Oh my god. Ow. Oh, jeez Louise. I need to reconnect this thing. How do I do that? Something like this. Is this gonna work? I hope so. it's too, I'm too thick. It's too... We're too, we gotta open up the space a little bit more. The dummy did get turned sideways. Well, thank you, Daily. I appreciate that. Try and fix this. Positioning. There we go. It's better. Come on. Just close. Clasp down. We're so close. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. All right. We're right there. We're right there. There we go. Okay. Now we rebuild. Just gotta set these guys up. God, lightning between the two parts. Yeah, yeah. Very cool. Okay. So I want like an inner line of this. I should probably try to be more symmetrical, huh? I haven't really considered symmetry in a little bit, because I'm just like, I just need to rebuild. Alright, have a good in there, Tara. Thank you for hanging out. I'll catch you later. Okay. That's all good. Okay. We got our HP regenerating. This part's really thin. My symmetry is all over the place. It is definitely asymmetry this time at this point. It is not real symmetry. We're quite lopsided, I would say. Okay. But that's all right. Also, I like how we're casually going heartless, even though that's like a really bad idea. It is pretty fun. I would love to like do a full wraparound of this. I don't think we're remotely close to being able to do that though. A single heart would be enough, right? Maybe, yeah, maybe we just do one heart. It might be the best play. I mean, no hearts is fully functional too. It's just not as good. As it turns out, more hearts is more gooder. Hearts are very strong. Okay. Bit of that. Those aren't helpful. Okay. I guess we'll run this for a while. This thing is very noticeably lopsided with its movement. Takes back, maybe. Okay. Cool. Oh, we got light. Lightweight sails. Yes. Yes. So we want to go crazy with lightweight cells, right? Because they're cheaper. They cost 1, and these cost 1. Why are they the same cost? Yeah, definitely go to sleep there, Daily. I'll catch you later. Thank you for hanging out. This thing has a mean lean to it. We bump him into the wall. Ooh, there we go. He got crisped. Crisped into nothingness. Oh my goodness. the way these things bounce with their explosives is pretty wild. Okay. Let's see if we can fight this thing a little better this time. All I need to do is back up. Let it feel the lightning. There we go. I think we've got it now. Nice. You wish laser beams and electrical combo actually did something? That would be nice. But yeah, it does not do a thing. Okay. Trying to, like, fix this. There we go. Okay. I only need, like, 2 of these. We'll do like that. That should be good. Okay. Then we'll do our green along the outside. Good. We want green along the inside as well, ideally. That's gonna... It's gonna reduce our drag significantly. Which is why it's important. Okay. That looks decent. Now I just need to place a couple of these tactically. Oh, man. What do I give up here? Probably a bunch of these. There we go. Yeah, it is very much an Angry Bees build. Conserve all future hearts for biomass. Whoa, it's roots! This is the first time I've seen root cell. That's cool. I'm willing to dump self-colliding here, because it ended up being useless. And I can dump the light cell. This build desperately needs roots, do you think? They cost 20. Oh my gosh. They're so expensive. We can't root into the thing, sadly. It's a wall exclusive heart, yeah. I really want to do a really long root build. So the idea is we just like grow out from a specific location. I think that would be a really fun thing to try out. Ow, ow, ow. Good. The one nice thing about this build is that our regeneration is spectacular. That is like the best part about this build, is that the regen is great. Okay. Not really sure where I'm going, but I'm trying to find a way in here. Looks like we may have. Okay. Good. This guy's in the wrong spot. What do we have here? Ooh, basic cell. Don't mind if I did. Yeah, this thing would be terrifying to see coming your way. This thing is a damn menace. That guy just ran into the wall and died. Okay. I would love health infusing. I'm gonna dump root, because we're never ever gonna use it. On this build, at least. Yeah, if you have the grounded cell, you're safe. That is true. Okay. So we've got our breakaway. We do our breakaway hearts, I guess. I want to do like a conductive loop around the whole thing, ideally. Okay. We're gonna dump these, and we're gonna have this sit here. We're gonna have our heart breakaway here. and guess we can do it like that, and that'll make 2 good spots for it to slot into. Losing health pretty rapidly. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's disable this for now. Okay. So now all I need to do is make this like a conductive loop, which I can just do with this. Okay. Yeah, the front lightning being overcharged is intentional. We're doing that on purpose. Noita germs. Yeah, a little bit. little bit like that. Okay. There we go. That is very menacing. Our HP regen is barely enough to keep us going. It's so much more crowded that you're streaming Primordialis. Yeah, that happens. I am a variety streamer at the end of the day, but people want to see Primordialis, and I respect that. It's fine with me, as long as people are here to enjoy the content. That's an insane build. It is pretty crazy. That said, it's still very vulnerable. It's really, really strong until it's not. Oh my god. Did you see me hit these flashlights and they just light up the entire area? That's so cool. That is so dang cool. This is starting to punch through walls. Would this be considered an arc cannon? That's got to be up to you whether you consider this an arc cannon, I think. Oh my gosh. The way the light just lights up the whole zone is so cool. It's very, very cool. Oh, there's a guy. It's fun. I saw an enemy for a second. Gosh, every once in a while it just like lights up the whole zone. Okay. Yeah, this is some crazy stuff. This is a fun one. Ooh, is that muscle? That is muscle. I could very easily fit muscle into this build. It would be super good for, like, squeezing all this stuff. Do I have space for it, though? I'm not using hard cells. Dump that and maybe fit it. No, I don't have the levels to fit muscle. Why am I hollow? Because I'm using this thing to regenerate my life. Yeah, so we're regenerating HP with these sticky leeching cells, and then we're converting that HP into damage by using these things here, which are getting supercharged, and then these are always on. And yeah, that's the idea, is that we've got like a supercharged variant of this. It's quite good. It's quite the effective build so far. The only problem is if I get hit, I'm, like, basically dead. Yeah, I did kidnap the dummy. The dummy is being used as a whatchamacallit. Guess we'll go this way. But yeah, we've got the problem of, like, not enough biomass, not enough hearts, not enough lots of things. Just trying to make it work. And it's just barely working. Like, the thing is I need many layers of thickness in order to not get, like, blown up. We hunger for bosses. Yeah, if we could get into the boss zone, that would help. Not enough health recursion. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get enough. Very hard to get enough health recursion. There's many, many things that this build desires, and it's just one of those things where I don't quite have enough to put it all on. It was almost disastrous the way that thing slammed into me. Should die any second now. Here we go. But yeah, it is regenerating enough. Because we've got our electrical regeneration working for us. Die. Yeah, this is like using the microwave with the door open. In a room full of tinfoil. We have just made the microwave larger. Yeah, laser cell is great and all, but lightning is old school, the good one. Using some classical overcharge. Okay. I do wonder if like a heart version of this build would just be better though, rather than a lifesteal version where I'm just yoinking other hearts. Doing pretty well. Oh my god! What happened? That was terrifying. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Beautiful. Use nukes for propulsion. Definitely melting guys pretty well. This thing surviving is absurd. Okay. How much more do I have to work with? I do have a bit. I'm not gonna swap over to muscle yet. I think the next thing I should work on is getting a ring of these going. Because if we can get these to loop all the way around, that's gonna kick ass. We do be gaming. Feels like you're super lightning behaving actually like electricity, taking the easy way around instead of... Yeah, it's a little weird. Lightning is sometimes very hard to predict how it's going to function. I wonder if more vampirism would provide more overheal. I should try that. Let's see if we can get some more vampirism. So we'll dump like 2 of these and get like 2 more of these. It is the bitrate fryer for sure. Did that work, chat? Am I gaining more now, does it look like? Not sure. It's like if I'm moving, I'm losing more than I'm gaining. But if I stay still, I gain more than I lose. What was your best build? I don't know. There's a lot of builds that could be considered my best build. There's probably some sort of silly summoner build, though. This summoner is pretty broken. Could be one of my lightning overcharge builds, though. They tend to be very effective as well. Die. Good. But yeah, this build right now is most limited by the biomass, I guess. Is that conductive? I would totally mess with conductive. That could be a really cheap way to spread the power around. But first I gotta deal with these enemies. That thing survived a surprising amount. Budding build where you have a bunch of explosive cells attached to a breakaway. I mean, I guess there's different versions of overpowered, right? Like, you could have a build that explodes the entire screen and instantly kills everything, but good luck surviving it, right? How cheap is this? This costs 2, this costs 3. Okay, so I can place those with these. Okay. There we go. Nice. I was hoping this would be stronger. I'm surprised it's not. Why do you need conductive again? I need conductive because it should make them all start shooting like the crazy ones on the front. That's the objective, is to make them all fire off like crazy at the full power. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to. We'll see. We will see. Because it might require more. I don't know. Where's the lava boss again? He's close by. He's pretty close. We're not really using Seekers anymore on this build. What happens if you overcharge a jet? I fucking die. I die if I overcharge a jet. I'll crash into a wall and explode in half a second. That is what will happen. Look at all these enemies exploding. It's very convenient. Oh, hey, there's the boss. Where we got over there. Come here, buddy. Come here. Where you going? He's exploding off screen. I can't even see him. Come back! Where's he going, dude? He's running for his life. I'm just trying to say hi. It's no big deal. He's still running. I'm surprised he's still alive. Might be outside of my... Oh, he died. Ripping peps. Oh my god. That guy almost got me. Okay. Why are you running? Classic, dude. Okay. What do we got access to here? We're about to leave this zone, so I think drift is going to be nice. Speed us up a bit. Yeah, drift is good. We've got a mean lean to the right with this build. I think we're still, like, not perfectly symmetrical. Or maybe it's just the way the dummy is inside of us. Nothing happened? What do you mean nothing happened? We're moving faster now. You're literally moving faster, I can tell. Oh. That's cool. Yeah, maybe we'll adjust ourselves around one of these things a little better. Ooh. Got some interesting options here. What is this one? Oh, I thought it was the solar one. Yeah, it is turning quite quick. Ow. What is that one up there? Can't tell. This thing is so freaking huge. No! You've got to be fucking kidding me! Oh my god! So for anybody who hasn't figured out what happened, one of my shots bounced onto this guy down here, and he fucking superheated the area, and I got liquefied. This guy down here got hit by one of my electricities in such a way that it survived, and it just like instantly fucking cooked us. Oh my god. I did hit the wall, but that wasn't the thing that killed me. That was fucked. Yeah, you can see that we're already, like, disintegrated by the time we touch the wall. You can see we've been deleted by then. Yeah, we got insta-fried. That is really funny. What a weird way to go. Oh, at least my dummy survived. How did I superheat the area? The enemy in the bottom right corner. You can see him. If you look super close. He took all the heat generator, all the electrical generation. And the reason I was able to kill the other ones is because it would just die instantly. But because this was just like a stray singular hit, it didn't actually destroy the cell. So it actually got to superheat, and then it melted me. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That is very funny. That was a good run. Yeah, we supercharged the heat cell. Now I gotta try supercharging those and see how that works. Now you need to build a superheater. I do. That sounds like the next thing to try. Yeah, it was a good run. It was a fun run. I'm totally okay with dying like that, because that was sick as fuck.